Jason Love just cooking Adam22 at this point.
They got all the interviews, all the post video.
Is this the hottest trend story of the year? Like, this beats out everything.
I didn't know who this guy was until this thing.
Actually saw the video released yesterday. Saw it. First of all, wow. Second of all, whose idea was it to end an?
I guess her hadn't been stretched out in a while. So man, I was doing all the stretching. It's like my starting to get numb, and I was like, yo, we have to keep going. It was
If someone's talking like that about your wife, my girl, my wife, your wife.
I didn't notice, and I'm like, yo, it's about, you know, and then hey,
He didn't even answer it, but he did. My thing was getting numb, and hey,
Forgot the rest.
I said I'm about to, and that was it.
nope.
But then she got freaky with it. She started eating it.
Oh fuck.
She got into the moment. You know how it is once you get into the moment. It's like, you know, it's all no holds bar. Let's go.
Do you think that you her better than Adam did?
Well, obviously, yes. But I'm pretty sure it probably felt different with Adam for her because love is involved emotions. But as for the physical aspect of getting, obviously.
Damn. I watched that long form thing. He seemed to have a very sort of respectful demeanor during the interview, but then when he said stuff like that, it was like, oh, did you smash her better? Well, obviously, yes.
Cool.
Obviously.
Well, he's the man right now.
Yeah, nobody's hating on him.
So Adam responds to it and says,
I guess we're doing this today. Hey, Jason Love, I trusted you to pork my wife. And it seems like that clout is getting to your head. You're talking real spicy and I ain't really feeling it. Number one, the angle of the dangle is more important than the cubic of the pubic. That's number one. Number two, my D game, when I'm serving it, man, it's just like your mom's home cooking because there's a special ingredient.
Adam is not real. What is
this is trolling, he's trolling.
Yeah.
Don't make me expose you, and you know what I'm talking about. It could get real messy out here. Number four, you don't want problems moving around in these LA streets, because I can make that happen. I'm very well connected. And number five, you are officially blacklisted from smashing my wife again.
He's clearly trolling.
Adam being a good sport, coming trolling. And then Jason Love
Responds to Adam calling him out.
It looked like a call out to me, like you were just talking. Hey, look, I come from the slums. Words would never bother me. How I feel about Adam videos? The man had something to get off his chest. He got it off. That's what I'm gonna say. I said everything I had to say in the video, in the interview. So you know, I just spoke facts. Adam dissed me. I'm gonna go cry in the corner.
I think he unlocked something where when your rebuttal video is while you're getting a haircut, it's pretty tough.
How is there even beef when Adam's the one that hired him? He dissed you. Well, he told me to do this.
I'm an open book. I promise you, there's nothing to be exposed about me. Absolutely nothing. How much you making of the Lena video right now? 12, 13,000 a day.
And then Adam responds to
The disrespectful comments by Jason.
He's probably mostly only got positive feedback throughout his career, right? Then he goes and does this scene, and there's like not everyone, but a sizable percentage of the people who are responding to it are basically saying that he didn't do what they wanted him to do. Because think about it, what did they want him to do? They wanted him to thrash her, to really pulverize the
That what usually
wipe
goes
the on the face. Instead, he was kind of doing which to me, at least my first time in the game, this is appreciated on my end. It's like, okay, lay back, put your arms behind your head, let her do her little thing. You know, when you're piping her, don't be going too crazy, etc. That way, whatever, like,
Just don't let it going on.
it's like, then he gets an interview, and he apparently couldn't like process in his brain how to be respectful of Mr. 22 while speaking about porking my. Which to me, that's kind of like the.
It was funny when he said, porking my bitch. And then others, I was like, damn.
While speaking about porking my. Which to me, that's kind of like the.
Jesus.
The whole thing got to be a troll. I feel like.
She was sore for a few days. I can see that happening.
Did you ever try this before?
That happened. If you watched it, you would have seen. Then I actually was nice. I was actually nice. I was kind of like, I was gentle out there in the streets, you know what I'm saying? I could have ramshacked the whole situation, but I took it nice, you know? You get a regular glaze.
That's Ryan in 10 years.
Everybody wanted to go in there with the glizzy destruction, but I didn't, you know, I didn't hit him with a level 8 of 10 glizzy destruction. I hit it with like a 5.5. I'm saying, but if we shoot again, I might hit it with the 7.5 because you know I got to one up what I did the last time.
See, and I get it. Like, this is their industry. Like, this is the stuff they post. They have to promote it, market it. But now it just seeped into the real world, the social media, just like big time. So
That's why that's crazy, because I got everybody talking about it.
everyone's talking about it.
We know it exists over here, but like, damn, you got everybody talking about it.
Adam's staying 10 toes in his sort of kinks and interests and whatnot because he's not letting the world's disapproval of this deter him from doing what he wants to do.
But it's the internet. It's like, that's what he wants you to think.
I think just the whole world has, everybody talking about it and is.
I don't think it should be a thing. I think this should be a one-off thing that shouldn't ever be a popular or done by other people.
Is it bad that the sexual sort of stuff is getting so popular? OnlyFans culture, I think, is doing more harm than Adam22.
Okay, when rappers rap about drugs and sex and then the OnlyFans, but I just think this is a step above that's just weird.
I'm gonna make a not really great comparison, but my hate for ketchup. Do you guys like ketchup?
I do.
Most people, I think, like ketchup. I hate it with a passion, and I will constantly defend hating it. And there's nothing anybody could tell me to like it. It's almost like I think Adam views this the same type of way. Or let's say I like pineapple on pizza, and a lot of people don't like it. I don't even care what other people say, think.
Oh yeah, I genuinely think he does not care.
Well, Andrew Tate. I love when the internet like links up like that. This is a good moment for the internet. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's connected for once. It's a beautiful thing.
Once again, I have no idea who this man is. I just saw on Twitter yesterday that he was with a porn star who'd never done a male scene. They got married, and like a week after marriage, she did her first male.
Did his wife have sex with somebody else?
Correct.
What's the vibe like between you guys? Anything I should know about?
I don't think there's like a really vibe. I think it's like a business thing, but I feel just very uncomfortable with this right now.
Yeah.
Yes, it's making me very uncomfortable. And I'm glad that he's only, on Zoom and not here right now.
You think that would be awkward?
Yes. Also, I would feel like I'd feel a lot of sexual tension.
The Adele playing in the background.
Oh, she said she'd have to do a scene if they were both there.
But this is what the Matrix wants from you as a man. They want the woman in charge and the man below with no backbone, because if the woman's in charge, they can emotionally affect her. They can scare her. You can scare a woman easier than you can scare a man.
Yeah, bro, everyone talking about it.
Academics talking about it.
I still wonder what he feels about people just kind of like referring to his wife like just like something that just get a turn off. Like everybody's like, yo, let me get a turn. Let me get to fuck. Let me just ride. Let me ride the ride. It's like a ride at 6.
Compared it to a ride.
I always tell people, I'm like, yo, what sobers you up from the way you care about or you love someone is seeing how much and how comfortable they are with someone else not loving them. I always say, like, one man's wife is another man's smut. And when you look at it and you see another man treating your wife, your prized, let's not say possession, prized, partner, as somebody, as nothing but another pussy or just an inanimate object, and she's gladly and okay with it, it makes you reconsider why you value it so much.
Interesting.
Yeah, regardless if they got hired or whatever.
He realizes now that he's already committed to getting this money, and with him being committed to get this money, he has to play along with it. The damage has already been done. This nigga nutted in her, she licked out the cum.
Not no CGI, it's real. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna now just
be express buyer's remorse, or you're gonna say, fuck it, I'm about to take advantage of this and I'm gonna go 20 times harder?
That's what's happening.
Yes, the black dude nutted in Lena. She wiped it out of her pussy hole, and she licked on her fingers with the nut on it like it was a fucking popsicle.
They said on the podcast Aiden made Lena and Adam talk to Andrew Tate, and Andrew asked him, do you guys think you'd ever get a divorce? And Lena didn't instantly say like, no, we're gonna be together forever. She said, well, in 10 years something could happen.
No way.
Because Adam's cheated on me before, and if he does it again, that's it. Which makes me think he already has a reason in her head.
Bro, they don't love each other.
Do you not trust your partner that you chose to marry?
Adam's not my dad. I can only care so much about the situation itself.
I don't mind giving my opinion on it. I truthfully don't even care.
I just think there will be more internet opinions of 10 years from now they do get divorced, and then everybody's just gonna say, oh, it's because of that scene. Whether they have their own other fallout, but then it's like, what was all that then?
One of their big reasons why they were okay with doing this, and it's like, well, Lena, she's at the end of her career, kind of coming to a halt here, so let's let her have her last few 15 seconds of fame, and well, my family fans, they've been really wanting me to see what about a black man. Isn't it sad that you have to let random fans and sexual deviants kind of control you? But it's like, well, I have to listen to them. They want to see me with a black guy.
Out of all these years of them doing it, all of a sudden their fans want this. Like, nah, they could have done something else.
And like
a
fresh
big
out
video.
the wedding and married like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Like they got married this year.
Like if no fans asked for this, well then I'm assuming they wouldn't do it. But because all these random 20 to 60-year-old men bought this shit and I'm like, yeah, get smashed by a black guy. Well, I have to do it.
If I got comments every day saying, hey, like Rob, you should do OnlyFans, I would definitely buy it. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, well, they want me to do it, so I'm gonna do it. It's like, no, I got morals and things that I don't want to be.
But I guess it's also, I think that could be compared to, let's say at the end of this video, you guys didn't keep reacting to this or this or this, and then we're feeding into, well, this is what they want.
That's my question is like, who was asking for that and why were they asking for that?
I can imagine who was asking for it and why.
They got their money's worth. They said, we actually wanted this, we got it. And now you got all of them.
Gangbang next.
And I almost think they feel that way too, where it's like we kind of did it all.
It's
like,
exactly, yeah.
How can we amp it up?
They've already been doing the Adam and I sleep with the new porn star together every week. Boom, boom, boom. I have my own OnlyFans. I'm doing my same scenes.
It's like the Logan Paul going to the forest. It's like, ah, shit, like
that was too far.
It was too far. And then you have to go act accordingly. But I guess when it's porn, you kind of play into it.
Initially, my mind goes to, yeah, how could anyone be okay with this, whatever. But then because I'm cool with like other prawn people and like I think Angela White specifically, talking to her and having conversations with her, she's super chill, super normal, and then just hearing her relationship with Smash and stuff, she doesn't seem broken and depraved, whatever. It's something that to her is just normal and fun, and she gets fulfillment and it's her thing. And I'm like, maybe that's just
I know, but you almost brainwash yourself to tell you that it's normal and fun to do that. Like,
I think if Angela White had a child and a husband, some things would be switched or changed or exiting sooner than later. That's all.
I think part of it is because they have a big platform too, because I'm sure you could go on like the sites and find something even crazier.
Yeah.
I'm just like, if I was in their position, I would think of another idea. I'd go to the drawing boards. Okay, like I don't want to do that, but I want to get that same reaction. What can I do?
I feel they could have done 30 girls with Adam giving with 30 girls and her at the same time. There could have been something more like that if they wanted to go crazy.
They dwindle it down to that. The internet is
imagine it's next year, divorced, you're like, bruh.
I mean, I could imagine that.
I think they'll be married for however long, and I think the only person who's really gonna have a struggle in this is probably the daughter, who's gonna have to do some mental gymnastics to like.
But then now that's the parents' problem, so it's like they're pushing it off. But it's all fun right now.
Yeah, this will be forgotten in 2 weeks for sure. But then the damaging effects on this, we won't be able to see it behind the scenes. What's gonna deal with this?
We won't know the real repercussions of these OnlyFans mothers and all that stuff
because we forget about it.
I also think they don't care to the point where they'll probably they're in their own bubble at their house, whatever, and then they'll go out and do whatever they gotta do and come back and they're all in the same mindset.
They might delete everything and go and live a normal life and never be on the internet again, and everything's fine.
You've seen it online with different influencers. People would get in trouble or fall off, apology, and then they're back. It's like Logan Paul did the worst thing that any creator could do. Now he's on WWE, he has the best hydration thing, he has the best podcast, everyone loves him. Well, I don't know about now with the whole scamming thing, but
Logan Paul tends to bulldoze anything that's in his way. We'll see how this plays out.
It will be a very fun series of events to come. Literally, because to do porn and stuff.